In this video, we'll have a look at how to use our multimedia material. You can find this on the Teacher's Assistant page on your local Publications website, which is mmpublications. And your country code. Go to the Multimedia Material tab of your coursebook. The multimedia material is available online. Just click the right level to start it. But you can also download it, so that it will run when there is no internet available. After downloading, you can't use the material straight away. It's in a zip file and still needs to be extracted. How you can extract a zip file depends on your computer, but the easiest way is to click on the Extract button. Type the name of the folder where you want to keep the multimedia material, and click Extract. You can copy the material to a pen drive, a USB stick or a different computer. To start the material, double-click on Main menu. If this is what you see, it means you are running the zipped version. Whether you run the online or downloaded version, this is how it should look. I recommend pressing the F11 key to enter full screen mode, because the material looks better. Let's go to today's lesson. I click on Student's Book, the correct module, and the unit. These are all the pages of this unit. Today's lesson is 4A, so I click on that page. As you can see, the page on the screen looks the same as the student's book. You can use the arrows at the bottom to go to the next or previous page. At the beginning of the lesson, we usually check homework, so I click on the Workbook button. And I click on the exercise. By clicking on an empty gap, I can show the correct answer. Or I can click on the I button to show all the answers. After checking homework, we can go to today's lesson. So, I click on the Page button. And I can click here to go back to the student's book. Let's have a look at the main text by clicking on it. As you can see, the text is not shown automatically. This allows us to introduce the reading text in a different way. We can discuss the pictures, or play the audio as a listening task, or in this case, we can even watch the story in an animated video. By clicking on the speech bubble, you can switch the text on or off. When you use the online version of the material, the slider might not be working properly. This is not a big problem, because you can jump to any part of the text by simply clicking on it.
Well, I used to go hiking with my father when I was a girl. We need lots of things, dear. We need a map, a compass.
We can go to the next part of the lesson by clicking on the right arrow. Next we have the reading comprehension questions. We've got something really nice here. If you click on the question mark next to the question, you can see where in the text you can find the answer. This shows students that you first need to find the answer in the text, and then decide what the answer is. If you click on the empty spot, the answer is shown. Next, we have a short speaking task. For all speaking tasks, we have suggested answers. We can listen to this, read it, or do both, based on the level of your students. We can compare the suggested answers with what students did, and they can learn from the ideas, vocabulary and phrases used in the suggested answer and improve their speaking. Next, we have the grammar part. For every new grammar structure, there is a short video, showing how it is used in a situation. You can start it by clicking on the video button.
Portal to Grammar. Module 2. Unit 4. 4A.
What have you got in your backpack, Granny? It looks really heavy.
Well, I used to go hiking with my father when I was a girl.
If you like, you can click on the paperclip button to show the rules. The next part of the lesson is listening. The audio can easily be started from this page. With the listening comprehension tasks, we also have the question mark buttons. This shows the part of the text where we can find the answer. By clicking on the speaker button next to it, we can listen to this part again. This is a great tool to develop listening comprehension. By clicking on the paperclip button, we can see the whole transcript. You can play any part of the text by clicking there. We also have a range of tools that you can use. In this video, I won't be talking about them, but feel free to see what they do. We can go back to the opening screen by clicking on the house button. What are some of the extras you can find on the multimedia material? First of all, we have the vocabulary list. Here you can find all the new words of the book. You can list the words alphabetically, or per lesson. Just click on the word in the left column. We have the keyword with audio, the definition and a sample sentence with audio. Then, we have the videos. There are 3 types of videos. Portal to modules. These videos introduce the topic of a module, and should be watched at the beginning. Portal to grammar, showing new grammar structures used in a situation, and portal to real life, which are separate video lessons. For each video, there are 2 buttons. A camera which opens the video, and another button for the worksheets, which you can also find in the student's book. The videos consist of 2 parts, Part A, which is vocabulary, and Part B, which is the actual video. You can jump to either part by clicking on the letter. You can play the videos with or without subtitles, by clicking on this button. And finally, we have interactive games. There are different games available that can be used for some enjoyable practice in the last 5 minutes of the lesson, or as a reward for good work. Using the multimedia material makes your lessons easier, more effective and more enjoyable. As you could see, there are different ways to present English, which is why this is a great tool for differentiation. If you have any questions, or any problems, please contact your local representative.